It's not engaging.
It's hard to care about the characters because I'll bump into like someone, I'll go meet a character,
Hmm.
and then I'll have a fight with them, and then they'll like die, like I'll beat them,
Okay.
and I'm like, and it's kind of like a sad scene and stuff, and I'm like, I don't care about this person. I like literally just met you,
Oh
so
yeah.
like I super don't care right now.
I mean, I saw like you playing the game a little bit, and it was just kind of like I don't know. There's something about that art style, man. That mana art style, even it is trippy, man. I don't know. Those bosses were kind of whack looking. I mean,
Oh, like the
like the
art
normal enemies,
direction,
yeah, the
yeah.
art direction, like it's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. The gameplay looked, I mean, it looked all right though. Nothing like it didn't
Yeah,
engage me per se, but it was serviceable.
I actually really do like the boss fights. Like
Hmm.
the battle system is fine. It's just a really basic action RPG.
Yeah.
But the boss encounters themselves, I think, are the highlight of the game. Because they have, so the bosses have their own attack patterns and their own phases, and then you have like it'll show you on the ground an AOE, like an attack indicator, and
Hmm.
you have to dodge them basically. You can see when the attacks are about to go off, and then you just dodge those attacks. You wait for an opening,
Okay.
and like I really like that. It really reminds me of raids from FF14, which is what I used to play a lot of 14.
Interesting.
So they remind me of this really basic raids from that game where you're dodging these huge boss attacks, and then they have sections that are like DPS checks. So
Oh,
the
okay.
boss
So
will be
like the boss
yeah
has its own like kind of phases where you kind of like tank it down. Well, not tank it down, but take it down to a certain point where the boss you can then just DPS it, and then you got to go back on to like you can clearly see the different phases, like you were saying, and it's yeah, okay. That's interesting. That's good.
yeah it's a DPS check. So the boss will be charging an attack. You have like 20 seconds, let's say, to
Hmm.
stop this mega attack, and then it'll just be charging this whole time, and then you have to like defeat. You have to like break a pillar or something, let's say,
Okay.
and then that's the DPS check. And
Hmm.
if you fail the check, is as in if you don't do enough DPS,
Then
the
the
the attack will go off, and then
oh
you'll a lot of damage. So that's why it's called a DPS check.